Hi Mary, welcome to our very first old school reaction.
Hi.
So, what do you think it is?
I don't know, is it a computer?
So Mackenzie, what is that?
Well, this looks like a speaker, so I'm assuming it plays some type of music, maybe? I think. These look like...
A CD book?
Close.
Oh, these are records.
Is it a record machine? Is that what those are called?
Yep.
Oh, my grandma has one of these, I think, maybe.
What is that? What is that? I think it's some sort of like little old, it's where you put disc in and then it plays music, I think. Maybe.
When I came in, I thought record player, and to be honest, I've used a record player in my teaching, even though I'm not that old. I actually did have a record player at one point, and used a record for something. Ah! Record player.
Oh boy. Okay. I've seen this in movies.
That is very weird. This is gonna be hard. It's like a bigger version of a CD. I don't know if I'm supposed to...
Do you want to operate it, or?
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It still works.
Still works.
See if you can jog the memory.
The teachers always did this part, right?
It's an on button. On.
Does it actually turn on? Like, does
It
this thing
sure
work?
does.
No way.
Ooh! Movement. Okay, ready?
Left and right shoulders. Say.
Boss, there's nothing but just go hippity-hop to bed.
Oh.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son,
Wow!
and of the Holy Ghost.
So how do you think you rewind it to the beginning?
Huh.
That's actually the end of the record. So the beginning of the record is actually at the edge of the record.
Like this part?
Yeah.
So if you put the tip of that arm as close to the edge as you can.
Oh, so does it move from like the end and then that's like...
Oh,
Okay.
in the name of the Father.
Oh, and you can pause it? Oh, how fancy is that? Look at that. I like it. I like the play pause function. That's awesome.
So is this how they listen to like everything?
These are the words we
Yep.
use when we make
Anything that you would today look at on YouTube or use on a smartboard or play through your iPod in
And
class,
when we use it,
record
we
players.
show that we...
So what do you think of kids using newer devices like iPads or even cassette players compared to using a record player like that nowadays?
Yeah, I mean, to be honest, it's a whole lot bigger, but other than it being a whole lot bigger, I mean, you can play it, you can pause it, you can skip tracks. It's, yeah, it's just like a big giant manual iPod.
This was used in school, and schools do have it in the past.
Maybe there were like recordings of lessons or you would listen to it, or instead of using smart boards and watching the video, you would just listen to it on this thing. Why did they use it for everything almost?
Well, now we have things like smartboards and the internet and YouTube, but they didn't have that back then. So they had to have a way to get a whole bunch of information to kids so they can listen to it and not just have to read it out of a book, especially for little kids. So is there something that your teacher uses in your classroom that's similar to a record player?
Not really, I don't know. In French class, we do like little CD sort of things for ABCs and all that.
I mean, that would keep kids busy in a classroom all day. Just flipping the switch back and forth and like playing it back at different speeds. That would keep them busy all day right there.
Why do you think they used records back in the days?
Because they didn't have CDs.
Yeah, pretty much right.
Hold on. That's really awesome.
Shall we do that now?
Oh, I can't
With
make it
your
all the
right
chipmunks.
hand,
That's
touch
okay.
your forehead and sit up from either.
Okay.
And when we
Yeah, the
use
kids
it,
won't get that.
believe in the mystery of the
You'll be surprised. Actually, all the kids managed to somehow figure what it is, how it
Wow.
works, and how to play it.
Oh,
Somehow.
there you go.
Finally, join the
really
palms
cool,
of both
actually.
hands together and
Tick tock, tick tock. But the clock ticks double quick. Tick tock, tick.